Beta Walker, and welcome to my channel. I have 5 kiddos, ages 12, 10, 8, 6, and 3, and they are in 7th, 5th, 3rd, 1st, and preschool. And today I want to talk to you about 7th grade planning. I love this, you guys. So when I decided to homeschool, I was not sure about how I was going to plan everything, how I was going to basically homeschool 5 children at one time. And let me tell you, I love Timberdoodle's online scheduler. Now I'm going to work you through how we basically made this awesome scheduler. We use the Happy Planner things like whatever this is, and then I just hole punch all the pages. And so when you buy a custom kit, and I believe you can just go in and buy their online scheduler, it basically has everything in there that you need for your actual kit that you purchased. And what you can do is you can put in your start date, your end date, you can put in breaks that you want to have. You can put in if you want to homeschool Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Monday through Thursday. We do Monday through Thursday work week in a 5-day week. And so I put in that we did, school Monday through Thursday. I did that we want to do 40 weeks. I put in our breaks, so it ends up actually being 36 weeks, which is fine, which I didn't understand that kind of math. So if you actually want to do 40 weeks, don't put any breaks in there and just, have your breaks as you go and you do that math. Anyway, so you put in your breaks, you put in your end date, and then you go through the different subjects. They have math, they have history, they even have a chores subject that you can add. So I added chores. We do Beautiful Feet books in addition to the history that Timberdoodle offers, because my daughter really wanted to do ancient, and my other daughter wanted to do history of the horse when she's in 5th grade right now. And so I'm able to put in those different subjects that we want to do. And so I have chores, I have piano, we're in theater. So I need to update it to add theater in there. And so then what it does is it spits out. So we actually put in a calendar for the kids. So this is our districts. Obviously we don't care about the district, but we care. We believe in public education and private education and home. So that's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm saying is I'm putting this in here so she can kind of get a gauge of what day of the week it is. We believe in education for all. So there's that for you. So what it does, it spits out every single thing that you put into your actual scheduler. And so here are all the different subjects that she is doing. So here it has the whole entire year of what they're going to be completing. And then here they have what they're supposed to be doing per week. And so for instance, for real science for kids, it's 1 chapter per week. Mystery of history is 1 week's worth. Math UC is 2 to 3 lessons if we're doing Monday through Thursday, and that's just because I put in extra math for her. And so then you can do like a daily view. You can even use it online as your checklist. I am old school. I like to print things out. I love, love, love having pieces of paper to work through. It's really fun. Also, if you need an awesome printer, let me know below. And we use the EcoTank. I don't even know what brand it is, but I have printed thousands of pieces of paper and it's been awesome. Now, we don't pay for a subscription for that, but it's been the best printer for homeschoolers. So, okay. So this is an actual work week that she completed for week 2. And so what we like to do is, even though it says, 1 week's worth, there's actually just 1 box that Timberdoodle's online scheduler printed, but we just added a extra couple boxes so that she could just check it like, yes, I worked on it today. And it doesn't mean she has to do 1 week's worth in 1 day. And so that was kind of hard for my kids to kind of plan out. And so when something is like that, we just add boxes to it. And then I just expect her to work on it for 15 to 20 minutes per day for the actual week here. It organizes it through language arts, math, and just the different subjects, thinking skills, history. We have history as again, because of the Beautiful Feet books, and then science, and then some building work, and then art, and then of course I have the chores and piano at the bottom. Now, we are also adding on some different computer programming ones at the bottom, and so I'll show you what the week looks like for what she did, because she added it on. Let me see. So this is this is this week's. And so here she added Compu Scholar, and she just did this on her own, so she will be able to work through it for 20 minutes per day and do the actual week. Now, I love this because this takes away all of that hard work that, you know, people have to do, you know, homeschool moms and dads that, you know, doing all that math, trying to figure out every single day how many pages we need to do, what chapter we're supposed to be on, all this other stuff. And I love that I can just spit it in there and it just, or enter it in there and it just spits it right back out at me and plans everything for me. With 5 kids, I don't know how I would be able to do this by myself. Another thing that I wanted to tell you about this is you have an option when you're printing this out, the type of view. This is the week view. I did print out the daily view when we first started, thinking, okay, here's your day, go finish it. And that just drove me crazy and my kids, because they would have, and this isn't Timberdoodle, I think it's just the scheduler, and maybe they updated this, but they would have 3 math pages in one day, 3 math assignments. So that's about 6 math pages in one day. And I was like, I don't want you to do that. Just do the one math. You don't want to drain and, you know, your brain and get all tired from just working on math all day. And so I like this week view instead. And instead of putting the exact page number, we just put the number of pages, so 2 pages. Before, I didn't realize that was an option, and so it was, you know, it was due page 16 through 17. Well, what if they're not on page 16 or 17? Or they decided to go ahead, or, you know, they were behind a couple days. And so that also drove us crazy. And I didn't know this until we printed the whole entire thing. And so then we just crossed it out and just did 2 pages. And so I like this view where it's just the actual page number. We have the week checklist here. I don't have the date here because what if we decide to take this week off? And so I like that flexibility that the online scheduler gives us. Let me know if you want me to do an actual video of how I create it down below, with sharing my screen or something. I'll have to figure that out. But let me know if that would be helpful or not. We love this schedule. This is our 5th year using these, and it's amazing. And so as the weeks kind of go on here, they basically kind of get a little, you know, shorter. Like for instance, week 39, it's not as intense as the first couple of weeks. And so you can even front load it, back load it, or just even out all the work for all of your list. And so let me know if you have any questions below. I'd be happy to answer them, and talk to you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.